Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the thing, so. Just stream manager crashes on me again. Okay. Okay. Let's get this at a good angle where I can actually see it. I guess the tree is a little high to be able to see. It's all the way up there. Let's see if that actually high enough for you to see. I have no idea. I basically have to wait for the stream to catch up so that I can... Nope, I can't tell. So, we're just gonna get to it. Alright. Okay, let's get this at a good angle so I can actually see it well. Get this out of the way. This is for whenever my phone starts dying where it is. It's bad for its battery to be constantly plugged in. I mean, we've got another tree, but we got it from somebody.
They shall be named Malefica, accursed ones.
Oh,
they shall find no rest
is
in
my
this
headset
world
not turned
or
on?
beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Hold on. Uh-oh. I may have to exit the game and get back in. Sometimes I've noticed whenever I turn my headset on, sometimes it does not connect the Bluetooth for some reason. And it's supposed to. Yep, looks like that's what happened. It did not connect to the Bluetooth. Let's see if I can hear it now. Nope. To reopen it. That happens too, I've noticed. I have to exit and then re-go in. Yep, I can hear that. Oh my god, I have to fix sound issues. Why are there sound issues?
You're what? You're having sound issues?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's see if that fixes it. No, that did not fix it. Okay, I need to shut this. I need to... Oh my god. Stupid mouse. You don't want to work whenever you're on top of the computer. You don't want to work whenever you're not on the computer. What are you? Oops.
Did your mouse die?
I think it might be dying. The sensor isn't working as well as it should.
I don't know where the battery's at. You want to borrow a mouse his use for his laptop?
You mean your mouse?
Yes.
I don't see a choice right now.
Okay.
Thank you for offering.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna turn this off and then later I'll go find the spare battery I was keeping because of course I lose it whenever I need it. Okay, let's see if this works. Or if my computer is a hopeless cause. Is there a mouse pad somewhere? I don't know if we have one. But I can feel that this is meant to be used on one.
Okay, you want me to get like a little book or something?
Yes, please. I think it's my computer.
Oh no.
Yeah, something's wrong. Something is wrong. My computer's slowing down, and it's having trouble with this right now. I don't know what it is. Oh, I didn't reconnect that with the sensor. Okay, so let's see. I am going to replug this in, and I'm going to make sure that my background program, because I made sure that my background programs weren't running before. Yeah, I don't have any extra stuff going. Okay. Testing. I need to troubleshoot my sound. The problem is while I do this, I can't have the stream part open. Oh my god. And I need to move some stuff off my desktop. Yep, I'm just gonna stick that in a new folder. And that too. And that too. Because I've got like art stuff up here.
Is there anything else you need from me?
No,
Okay. Try to be helpful.
thank you. Okay. Sort by. Okay. Let's do names so that similar stuff is together. Okay. What is this doing here? No. I don't even know why that's there. Okay. So. Oh my god, you stupid app. Since I have to fix this now. Okay, so now it looks like whatever was happening in the background isn't still happening. But I have to troubleshoot my sound now. It's not working. I think I have a cord somewhere. Nope, not that one. I have a backup cord somewhere. The heck was that? I have no idea where this random marble came from. Seriously? I don't need that. I need, why aren't my freaking headphones working? That's what I need. Yes, I am embarrassing, I know. Why is the Xbox? No. That shouldn't ever be. What if it's the volume mixer? Okay, so it's working for this. So let's go back. Oh, now Steam doesn't want to open up. What the heck is wrong tonight? There we go. Pay no attention to my, for some reason a bunch of the, images. My brain escapes. I know what they're called, but, my brain is doing a thing right now. My games that I have through Steam, it just takes away the images and I just get like those broken things, so you can tell which games I got from Steam, like, really easily.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Okay. We are finally playing, and I can actually hear what I'm doing. Right on the Brazilian forest. Use a bow to fire a message across the treetops. Oh, okay, we need to go to the Brazilian forest. Ooh. So, if you complete a favor for interested parties, it makes it easier at the end of the game, basically. You get, like, mysterious persons supporting Alistair's claim to the throne, basically. Why are there... No, we got rid of them. Okay, well this is way too close and personal for that. We switch back. We're picking these guys off. And then we're going for this guy. Come on, I told you to shoot this guy.
Very well. As you say. I shall do it.
Just making sure that there's... There we go.
It is begun.
And we should probably stop off with the elves and get some elf fruit, because they have, like, infinite supply that you can purchase. Sounds kind of racist to me, but you know, they are traveling, so I guess it's plausible. Okay, so where are we going in the forest? Okay. I didn't want to wander randomly.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Are they just falling as I'm targeting them?
I shall do it.
Okay, so I kind of want to know. Okay.
It is.
I have been charged by the Keeper to seek out other Dalish clans in Ferelden, so we may spread the word about the Blight. The clans wander where they will, and we have no way of communicating with each other. Once every 10 years, the clans come together for a gathering called Arlathvin, and there the site for the next gathering is chosen. But until that day, we meet only in chance passing.
Okay.
We passed another clan several months ago, so I have a notion of where they might be now. Perhaps they have seen others. We shall see. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield. I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
You are indeed a merchant. Okay. Just making sure there's nothing new and good in there that. Okay. Actually, I think I need to make sure that none of this is better than what she's wearing. That kind of is. And that definitely... Maybe. The defense is higher, but the armor isn't. And then this is heavy armor, which isn't her thing. It's impressive armor, but... Okay. We need to stow some stuff. And camp.
I shall do it.
Not necessarily in that order either. Nice. Okay. Let's go in here. I don't know if I can't put that on someone yet, so...
What can I do for you, Warden? I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged, it gave us strength to make something of ourselves. King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero. Certainly.
Mhm. Okay. And now... Actually... Is there... Firebolt, ice bolt, explosive bolt. Okay. We're accumulating bolts for you, Alistair. And you... You're the one who took that specialty, aren't you?
As you say.
Mm. Hmm. Okay.
What comes, my friend?
What can I do for you, Warden?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
Okay, we have stowed it. Nope. Stream manager keeps on crashing. Yep, that is schmooples. You find schmooples for Liliana. Okay.
On your order, Grey Warden. The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
That's another reason why you need like a ton of money.
You'll have the best equipped force since, well, ever.
It's best if they are equipped.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, see, that hurt like a lot. It hurt in the purse. As the saying goes. What? I heard somebody talking. I know who it was, but I also know he's not going to answer me. That, however, hurts more. And you know why we're doing that? Because we are preparing for the big one. That hurts so much. And we're just gonna get as much of this as we can. Ouchies. So we're gonna get some acid coating with this lifestone. Soul rot. Acid flask. Could save some of those lifestones. Okay, freeze bomb. Fire bomb. Ooh, Adder's kiss. Soldier's Bane concentrated. Oops. Okay, so we're building up concentrated crow poison because it's gonna make the battle in Denerim after all is said and done a lot quicker. We're also kind of trying to get some mage bane because they have freaking mages too. Okay, so we've got the freeze bombs. There's shock bombs, acid flasks, fire bombs, soul rot. We've got our acid coating. That's venom, acid flask. Demonic poison, soldier's bane. Can still access it, it just won't be as quick. No, we're not using it. We don't need it. I'd rather waste one of those than a poison that I only have one of. And then we're gonna move that. No, we're not. Okay, so we're gonna move that to here, and that to there. No, you potato. Well, let's do that. Okay, so this goes here. Why is this one just stuck in limbo? Oh my god, don't tell me it's a glitch. It is. Okay. Well, now I have to live with another one of those. Okay. And we're pretty broke, but we're kitted out. Let's get herbalism up and get us some basics. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two and Alistair. And then we're gonna go back to Denerim. See. Oh, I thought that this was gonna be a fight. What the
You have coins,
are
stranger?
you doing here,
Doors
dude?
are closed off. Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Okay. Ah, yes. Now we come over here. That is right. I think for now we'll leave that where it is. In case we need those ingredients a little bit more. Oh yeah, I need to sell the cells.
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy Orlesian silk.
You're back. You need something? Oh, yes.
I'm gonna see if I can... No! I see you creeping. Lucky, I see you creeping. No, we're not doing this. I hear you. I know you're pissed off.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? Of course.
She's back! She's back! Have you reconsidered? I can make such fine armor with your scales.
We haven't even talked yet.
Cost. I should be paying you, friend, for the right, no, the privilege.
Pay him? No, Wade, no. We'll charge you.
I'll hear nothing of that, Heren. This is my ship, and working on Drake's scales won't cost a bloody Orlesian penny. I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it?
It will take however long it takes. Don't rush the masterpiece, my good lady.
Yes, that's right. It could take months, years even. You should just leave.
It won't take that long, Heren. Unless I did some inlays of, oh, I know.
Yes, it wouldn't be complete without the, inlays. Of course, the customer would have to agree. Yes, like the customer said, very quick. We have other orders.
They can wait. We're making art here.
I was afraid you'd say that.
That is awesome. And yeah. We'll go do something else while we're waiting for it. I don't want to do slim stuff yet. Let's... Actually, I don't think I want to do most of the quests yet right now. Let's see, do I have anything that could take me... Gold pieces of garnet. Okay, so... No, no. No, baby kitty, no. No. We're not doing this right now. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can turn the sapphire in over here first. I forget if that's one of them. Gems in for the dwarves. Yes, the sapphire does go.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Yes, yes, yes.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, please just show me your garnets, dude. Do, 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 do. Okay, remarkable ruby, ruby, emerald, topaz, amethyst. Aha. And there we go. That hurt. That hurt the big one. That was big ouchies. Oh, yeah, I've got some werewolf pelts. Why don't I fill those? Pilgrim's horn. Okay, so we got 6. Yeah, see, we've got garnets. We've got 3 Drake scales left. I didn't even use them all. Okay. Yes, we've got some of those. Sandal.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
So in Dragon Age 2, Sandal is actually unintentionally a badass. And it is extremely awesome. Okay, so let's see. That is Starfing. Both of these. Dwemerone. You know, the irony is, in another game, Dwemer is a whole different thing. Okay, slow room reduces movement. Hey! You need to stop doing that. Silverite. Paralyze. Okay, so that's good. Spellweaver, on the other hand, needs some spell resistance. And that. This has Journeyman. Masala has that. Just Journeyman Frost. Topsider's honors, also one stand. This is undead. Cold. There's... Okay. But yeah, the only name that they have for the dwarves is Dwemer. Turn in runes for the circle.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Very well.
Okay.
Indeed. Yes.
No. Lucky.
Yes.
Lucky.
Indeed.
I could have sworn I hit okay, yes, except... Would you stop giving everybody shit? Let's see if he's done with it. Like, it could take some time, but... Is he done with it?
You're here about your order? I am very, very pleased to say it's done.
And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
Okay. I kind of want to see what these look like on. It's not quite as good as... what she has on beforehand. But you know, it's the precursor before you bring in the dragon stuff. Okay. Technically, the gloves are better. But this one also gives rapid aim and armor penetration. Obviously, those are better. Not by much, though, but then they've also got the fire resistance. The thing is, Shadow of the Empire is also Drakeskin, and it has some better abilities. It's kind of really close, though. I don't think I expected it to be that close. Ooh.
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy Orlesian silks anywhere in Southreach.
Oh my god, woman. SDFU.
Be careful with that package, Lady Sibel. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
Okay, now we are strapped for cash and about to do some illegal shit.
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good
Except,
fight,
it's to the nobles that are killing people and causing carnage, so...
I have one last job. A legendary one. Oh, a paltry 10 sovereigns is my take. I'll be here when you need me.
Yeah, I don't have 10 sovereigns right now. Oh yeah, I need to go to the Nod Tavern.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
What can I get you, stranger?
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I shall do it.
Okay, so before we go on, we're going to save. Because if the game is going to start crashing, it's probably going to do it here.
Very well.
In Denerim. Ransom drop. Deserted building. Earl of Denerim's estate.
None shall see me.
I has feels about this. I think this might be the one. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna save in case we die. Because this is where they're coming for Zevran.
Look there, a cunning
So
trap.
here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna need you.
Yes.
And we're gonna need a beat stick. Oh yes, Zevran. You do you need some updated gear, dude? Dalish gloves. You don't have high enough strength for that. Oops. I should have brought him with me so I could kind of level him up first. Yeah, he's gonna be a little extra squishy right now, so I'm going to concentrate. So I'm gonna hit them really hard with a shock bomb. Did we do your tactics at all? Because I don't really usually take Zevran with me. Scrapper? Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a prerogative to take those, so I'm gonna have to manually tell him to do it, because I kind of need him to have all of his slots.
There it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. I do not know. It seems I have options now, whereas once I had none. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. It shall be done.
I should have saved. I'll save now instead then.
None
I wanted to stop the damage.
Oh, disguised grow, and oopsies, I just accidentally took out them instead of these guys. So let's... Of course, Alistair gets taken out. Well, Win, you're gonna have to buckle down and take that one out. That was an accident. Oh, you can't life ward the last person left. This is so much harder to do as Zevran in the party because I did not build him for this.
Si, amore. Now that is more like it.
Temporarily. Something that actually fits him. Okay, go. Style. Oh. No, that's gonna fit him better because he'll switch back to his. Okay. You know what? Let's do that. I was saving these, but we're gonna need them now.
Oh, great. I wanted to...
This is not the party I built for this encounter. Okay, I can't hold back just because there are supposed allies in the area. Okay. We're going to start you off with explosive stuff again. There we go. And we're going to start you off with some...
Here I am.
And Zevran, we're going to put a couple of these on you. Let's see, acid coating, demonic poison. I don't think you can use the big ones. And I think you have just enough trap usage to do that. Okay. Yeah, oh, there we go. Trap, 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 trap.
Go. Time for more battle. On it. As you like.
Okay.
As you say. Blast! Quickly, we must fight! Have you no concern for your own existence? As you say.
We got it that time. Okay.
Indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear? Andraste's ashes have been found, here in Ferelden too.
Mother Vorlin said that's just some hoax.
Mother Vorlin is a half-blind old cow. Everyone knows Andraste came from Ferelden. It makes sense they'd bring her ashes back here.
Those ashes are so old they'd be dust by now. I don't believe any of it.
Yeah, well, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden. Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy. He's already safely home back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead. Thanks to you. I've nothing more for you. Your payment is in the chest. I hope you find it most satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities. Just remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents. It's time for me to take a vacation. Caesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you. It was a pleasure working with you, Warden. Luck be to you.
Hmm. Okay. I'll be right back. No? What? For what? Oh, honey, that's not... Honey, you're broke too. No, hun. Don't you need that to survive? I care if you survive. Because I care if you survive. I care if you thrive, if you live, if you're happy, if you're sad. And it is not okay if you give up your means of survival, okay? It's not okay if you give up your means of survival, honey. Your parents let you have so little of it. What? They're friends or your friends? So wait, they took your money, they got their friends all this stuff. They got themselves all this stuff, but they didn't even get you one thing? Oh, hon, that's horrible. And you've only been asking for one thing. Honey, I want you to squirrel that money away. If you are able to, if you need help doing so. Goodness help me. Oh, I was so worried that you... Oh my goodness. Hon, why don't you use it to get yourself something? Like a drink, and I will look up and see what I can find online. I'm not gonna make any promises. I will see if I can find something really cheap on like eBay or something. Well, you know what, honey? It's not okay. This, what they're doing, it's not okay. they're taking... Well, you know what? I didn't turn him in. I was seriously going to, but I didn't have enough... Well, your counselor has the information to put on the form for Adult Protective Services. I don't. I found that I didn't have enough information to fill it out. That's the only reason why I didn't. And I actually had permission from some other people who couldn't turn them in, apparently, because it, I guess, reflects badly upon some things if they do it, because then your parents will say, oh, this turned me in instead of the individual. Apparently things get complicated. Hun, your parents should have been turned in a long time ago. The stuff that they do to you, this isn't even, like, the worst thing, but this is pretty bad. I mean, they're taking your money, they're getting themselves stuff, they're getting their friends stuff, and then they're just... You're not allowed to have Christmas? Honey, it is not okay. If you're in an environment where the people who are supposed to love you are constantly making you feel like you want to kill yourself because of how miserable they're making you, that's not your fault. The things that they're doing to you, that's not okay. We can't do anything about the phone, I'm sorry. We can't even replace ours. But I can look up a CD player. Do you have CDs? You have some CDs? Okay, because I don't think we'd be able to do both. That's why. I have some CDs somewhere, but, those are, like, the only CDs I've ever had, and I have to, like, plug something specific into my computer to play them. But you want, like, something portable that you can take with you. Oh, you want a big one? There's no way we could do that. But I can look for a little one, so that you can take it with you, or use it at home. Okay, I will look something up. I will try and find something within the parameters. If nothing else, it will be an option. It might be one that needs batteries, but, we'll cross that bridge whenever we get to it. Yeah. And, yeah, I'd be sick right now too. My grandparents used to take my money. I lost my first apartment because my grandmother took my rent money out of my account, and I have never banked with the bank that let her do that ever since. But, I know what it's like to have somebody feel entitled to your things, and as if you're not allowed to own anything. And they just use you and exploit you, and then they turn around and they tell everybody else that you're the one that's bad at everything. Like, I know, I've seen the social games played, I've seen people be tired and not feel like they can do enough to help before. There are people around you that want to do something about it, but don't feel like they can. And there's all sorts of stuff that I understand why it doesn't go the way whenever they try to explain it, because sometimes it's hard for people to remember what it means when they look at someone in an adult body who doesn't think like they do. And that's okay, you're still a person. You just have some extra challenges that you deal with. It's still not okay that anyone treats you like this. I will look something up. I will try to find something. If nothing else, I will ask Jean to check the DI. We'll see what we can. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's whatever. If we can find something, it's not gonna be big. It's not gonna be expensive. It's just gonna be whatever we can find. But hopefully, it'll be something that you can immerse in music. Have you ever had an MP3 player? So, an MP3 player is like a CD player, except a lot of them are rechargeable like a phone. And it doesn't play CDs, but you can upload the music from CDs onto it using the computer. Okay? So, you know how to burn CDs onto a computer? Or, okay. Let me see if I can find something to write something down with. You know what, why don't you text me what CDs you have? I'll see what I can find. I will try to find something, because music is a good escape. It is a way to deal with things. It is a good way to cope. And it can also help you whenever you're out, too, if you're having trouble and you're just overwhelmed. I would be careful in case, anybody at the day program objects to that. Just run it by them before you do it. If nothing else, sometimes the less than nice ones like to feel important like that. But in general, they usually just want to know so that if you lose it or something. But I know you've had a couple that aren't very understanding in the first place. I'll see what I can do. You're not... Nobody deserves this. You're still a person, and it is not okay that they treat you like this. I am so sorry that this keeps on happening to you, honey. I hope so too. And if they don't respond to the first report, I hope your therapist reports it again, and again, and again. And I'll report it too. I just don't have certain information like last names and stuff like that. Yeah, they want like last name, address, and all that stuff. I don't have that stuff to do the report, but I will absolutely do it, and I will name names of witnesses and all this stuff. Because I've been told that there are other people who are concerned about your situation whenever they saw me talking to you. Someone decided to let me know that. I don't... Okay. So, does it still charge? That's okay. Oh, we can deal with that. We can deal with that for now. What service do you have with your phone? Okay, if you don't even know, even if someone were to find you a used phone to put on it, I don't trust that your parents would let you have it. However, phones are usually locked into certain services. Some of them use different hardware inside and stuff. I know Jean has a couple old phones. We have a couple that we just kept just in case. So if we knew what service you had, we might see if one of them would work for you. I know some of them might be too out of date. I think they went and like made certain things obsolete and stuff. But we might ask around and see if anybody has an old used phone. But if I don't know the service that's used, it won't mean anything, because, yeah. No, honey. Why don't you do this? It sounds like you need a hug and, or maybe some hot cocoa or something. Save it to get yourself something like that. Like, buy yourself some hot cocoa at, like, the dollar store or something, if you can get up there. Get something nice that's just for you. Keep it in your room. Use it for yourself. Like, take a packet out and go make yourself some hot chocolate or something. It's do something for you with that $5. I know that. Do you like chocolate? No, do you like chocolate in general? That's fine. I can't have sugar, period, right now. I was thinking of going to try and make a little bit of holiday chocolate, except why is there tinsel under me? Except I was gonna try and use a little bit of pure. It's an extract that isn't made out of sugarcane, so it's supposed to be okay. It's just a sweetener that isn't. It's supposed to be okay. I'm allowed to have it like every once in a blue moon, and that's it. It's. Oh goodness, I have to like go out there and look at it. It's like pure stevia extract. It's not like the stevia stuff that you find in the store that's mixed with other stuff. It is pure extract powder. So I was gonna try and make some chocolate out of that. See if it works. Maybe surprise the family. Are you at home or are you at the library? I don't even know what time it is. Oh my goodness. That makes sense. Well, I get stuck at home all the time. You lose track of some things sometimes. Yeah, we decorated the tree. And we decorated the tinier tree. Yeah, it was fun. Honey, it won't be much, but I'll do what we can, okay? You know what? People don't give gifts because it's a responsibility. They give gifts because they want to. The only time I'm responsible for gifts is whenever it has to do with Chris. Just kind of like your parents are responsible for you. No, they seem to not care about a lot of things to do with you and your well-being. That's why your therapist is reporting them. And considering you've had other therapists that didn't want you to record things, I'm assuming that because one of the reasons why they didn't want that is because they weren't reporting and they should have been. Either they were participating in your abuse and your neglect, or they just didn't want to deal with reporting it, and they didn't want the record of them not reporting it and knowing about it. Oh, why are you apologizing for that? That is not your fault, honey. It's not your fault. Sweetheart. I know. Honey, I'm gonna let you go. I need to go pee. And, just get some sleep tonight, okay? What's your favorite color? Oh, I was actually streaming. I stopped the stream to talk to you. Um, I was streaming a game, Dragon Age Origins. It's the first game in a series of games. I think there's 3 out, unless there's like some obscure one I don't know about. Oh, hun. What's your favorite color? Purple? Mine too. Do you prefer your dark purple or pastel purple? Oh, you just like purple. Okay, that's good to know. What's your favorite kind of unicorn? That answers my question. Do you like unicorns with wings or without wings? I think there's like a specific name. Yeah, I think that there's like a certain name for that. I forget what it's called. Because like a horse with wings is a Pegasus, but with a horn, it's a unicorn and a Pegasus. Okay. Well, I hope you have sweet dreams, and, honey, you're not forgotten. Your parents are just extremely difficult people. And you don't deserve that, and you don't deserve to be used like that. Me too. But I think the change that needs to happen, honey, at this point, is you need to get out of that house, and they need to not have control of your money. They need to not be able to take it from you. You may need a payee, though. Because you already said you don't understand things like what you need to survive. That's what a payee does. There are professional ones that handle that sort of thing, and you don't have to be court ordered. You can sign up for it, and if your parents were actually your payee, you could actually apply to have them removed as your payee. That's part of what I did while I was getting away from my grandparents. They were not happy about that. But and they won't be happy with it because it takes away some of the control. And honey, abuse is about control. It's not about love. And sometimes I'm not saying that they don't love you. They're probably complicated about it. But you still don't deserve this, and I don't think any amount of complicated makes you deserve this. I'm over-explaining. If it gets confusing, that's okay, because it confuses people who don't have difficulties too. My brain works that way. It's a little bit different in a different way than yours. I want you to go get some sleep. I will speak to Jean about this. I will see what I can do, okay? You don't want me to add my report on top of the one already being made. Okay. We'll wait and see what happens, and if nothing happens, do you want me to report it then? Okay, I will. I will report it if nothing happens with this. I will Oh, honey, they're gonna be mad no matter what. The problem is, they're taking advantage of the different way that your brain works, honey. I know you know, but sometimes it helps to hear it, if that makes sense. I mean, it helped me to hear what was happening even if I knew, because then it meant that other people saw it. Sometimes, if nobody says it, we feel like we're the only ones. Yep. Why don't you go lay down, snuggle up into your blankets, and if you've got like a radio or something, run that on low and try to relax, okay? Of course, honey. Okay. You're welcome. And go. I hope you dream of fluffy clouds and unicorns. I'll talk to you later, honey. Bye. Hey, I am so incredibly sorry about that. How long was... Okay, it was 25 minutes. Okay, I will be streaming longer tonight to make up for that. However, I also do still have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. And I will be collecting myself while I'm in there. It's not a call that I can avoid taking. course I forgot the tissues. I'll make up for the time missed. Okay. I'm gonna ruin my diet for this. It's going in my food journal. I don't even know if I'm allowed. I think most of the fruit in here is on the list. Yeah, the fruit in here is on the list. The apparent teaspoon of honey that they have in it is not on the list of things that I'm allowed to have. In fact, I'm pretty sure that that's on a solid not allowed to have. Okay, right now. Every time. My grandparents at least put up an illusion. These people are openly treating her like those, and she's...
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Makes me so mad.
I shall do it.
So I took off my headset in hopes that that wouldn't
Dwarven crafts. Fine.
be heard.
Direct from Orzammar. You won't find... Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts. Straight from Orzammar.
I'm not okay after that phone call.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Give me a minute. I'm not okay after that phone call. I'll admit, sometimes I get a little exasperated with it too, but that's more because I'm not much of a phone call person. More of a if it can be said in a text message, And it's not like something that has to be said over the phone. Please just
If there's
text me.
anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
And I think I'm just so unfamiliar with people just wanting to talk to me that even that doesn't really register for what it is. And I can recognize that, step back and recognize that. That's what I've been doing, like, the past week, too. I mean, that's not all I've been doing, but, you know. It's the source of why I get a little bit frustrated whenever people are constantly calling me. My brain does not compute just wanting to talk to me.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Because I grew up in such a way that it just doesn't cross my brain. And I need to make it cross my brain. Because someone just wanting you to exist and talk to you is... It's strange to me, but it's not anything offensive. It's just unusual.
It shall be done. Indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's go track down all the garnets we've sold. Oops. Keep on accidentally using the mage bane. I'm taking it off for now. Oh no.
Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe. God has helped me if her parents ever find that and are able to hear some of the things being said. Because I mean it too. I am not a member of the church. And I absolutely can and will report it without it being the church. Oh my god, it makes me so mad. Because people who shouldn't be get reported. Like, even in the adult system. It's not as bad with the adult system, but there's still a lot of abuse that goes on.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
That's a sapphire. Okay. They don't have any of the garnets. However, how am I on lyrium dust? Well, I'm good now. We got 2 of these in a food box. I think I've already ruined myself on this stream before I've even gotten up off the ground, so.
Good to see you again.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Of course. What would you like?
Oh.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story. Of course. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Maker, rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never know who's gonna... Right.
Very well.
Stone preserve King Balin. I'm sure.
Didn't I turn this into her?
Ancestors cherish my voice spirit.
As you say.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
At last, the rightful king is on the throne. In honor of our... Well...
I shall do it.
You're back. You got more business for me? Of course.
What do you think of that new King Balin, huh?
Just like any other noble. Wouldn't take the time to spit on the likes of us.
His woman's castless, though, or was. That Rika, remember her? Murat's favorite from way back. And word on the street is he's got no qualms about recruiting brads for his troops. During the Blight, he's going to use whatever Orzamar's got. I could get behind that.
There, that's done.
Well, now that they've got a new king, everyone's forgotten about us. Again.
I'm gonna make sure that I didn't leave one with the little guy and the guy that, yeah, is in the deep roads. I think they're in Orton tide.
Sometimes silence is best.
You know what? This would actually make a decent quest in a campaign. For a party to retrace their steps to find where they sold certain items to, because they turn out to be actually important. To like a quest and not at all common. So they sold it for bank, and now they gotta go earn the stuff to get it back. Because they need it for another quest. Just saying.
Good friend is back. A good friend won't make Ruck remember the light. How can Ruck help the friend? For you, yes, Ruck has many things. He can give them, and you don't even have to give him shiny coins. No. But you can if you want.
And that makes... How many? Well, garnets 8, 9, 10. We need 2 more. Two more. And I need to get back to camp. Oh yeah. And make you go back to the entrance yourself. Could you imagine living down here? Because I could. Just establishing a settlement beneath the Earth's surface. You know, technically speaking, if we wanted to try and live on Mars, that's how we'd have to do it. We'd have to be living under the ground. And a big part of the argument is, if it's possible for life to live under the ground, it's probably already there. And if we start terraforming, are we possibly destroying life that is already there? But like the kind of terraforming that we see in like movies and stuff isn't even an option, so I mean, I don't know. You know what, real quick? Close thine eyes. For screenception. Nope, still nothing in the chat room. Stop bugging me for your stupid premium. You messed up all my stuff. I already put in that I'm not buying you. Okay. Currently looking for new antivirus. I had to re-download some drivers after that one kind of messed up a bunch of stuff. Okay, now we go back to Orzammar from the Deep Roads. Yep, we have to go outside before it lets us do that. Bummer. I need to go back to camp and see if any of these jewels are worth anything to the dwarves.
Very well.
Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Did I sell one to you?
I've told you what I know. If you'll excuse me, I've had quite enough stress over... Oh,
Okay. I'll buy more. I just want to see what they say.
you are good to your troops, Warden.
Gonna have to
You and
buy
your
some
friends
more
are formidable
supplies
folk,
now.
indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I should probably check with the elves too. So there is some stuff in here that I can sell.
No, bad. Bad idea. Awful. Don't do it.
Oh, marvelous. Most kind.
I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole. I don't know. I guess we're pretty good friends now, right? I just keep thinking about all that slag with Bronca. How I've turned out. I always said I was this way because she left, but I think maybe she left because of how I am.
Well, you can be hard to live with. She underestimated you. You've changed since then, Ogren.
I've tried 27 new kinds of ale, and learned I'm just the right height to give a human girl a good time. That doesn't make me a good man.
Oh
Enough
my.
wallowing in my own filth. Did you want to talk about something? What about? You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved. I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight, and when you win, and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for. You can kill with blunted weapons, Warden. Well, maybe you can't. This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions? I do. A bit. A little bit. I guess we're all a bunch of whimpering softies in the end. Anyhow, let's keep moving. If anyone finds out I was getting all mopey, I'd lose my reputation.
What's on your mind? Cure me? What, am I sick now? Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear. People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough. I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we? What's on your mind? I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else. Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult. Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him. Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him. I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anarin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves. The Templars are well-trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student. And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Aha, we finally got the quest.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you. You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such. Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the Blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, Someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes? Oh, I'm not going to die. It's always the Grey Wardens that die. Did you not read the stories as a child? The hero always dies. Unless the hero has a trusty sidekick with him, then the sidekick dies instead. Knew there was a catch. This friendship business is for the birds, I see.
That is funny.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Hmm.
Indeed. Yes.
Oh shit, I was gonna come down here. I just skipped my... I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I like how they shorten the loading screen with that. I didn't realize I picked you, puppy. Aw. Very strong puppy. Puppy is all the way leveled up now. Hello. Cyril.
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope. I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. Now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures. Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day, hmm? Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
I know a few tales. Our clan has passed this way many times before, even when the Shemlin lived in these parts. You wish, I can tell you what I know. It is not a long story. Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell. Shemlin and elves both. Indeed. Very wise of you. There was so much death that the veil into the Beyond was torn. The Shemlin know the Beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves. The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see. Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here in slavery? Even the barbarians who came to overthrow the Imperium fought and died on this soil. One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Maybe Sunday's just a bad day for me to do this. I'll be sure to change it back to my regular day tomorrow. People are usually, used to me being available on Sunday evenings. Like, I just answered a friend that, like, they're like, "Are you awake? What are you doing right now?" And I know they probably want to talk to me about something. I just don't know what it is, and I was like, well, nobody's watching, so, I could probably just stop the stream for a while. This time I'd actually stop it and just pick it up whenever we're done, but... Okay, where is this guy?
I shall do it.
Don't tell me he is the mad hermit.
Oh, you've done it now. You've surely done it now.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this.
Stupid
It's
chafing.
the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
So it is. And now we leave the forest. I went the wrong direction.
We are better with every step you take.
and your friends are formidable folk indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Indeed. Yes.
Yes. You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
I shall do it.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armament... I am no merchant.
Things are quiet in Redcliffe for now. Everyone is nervous about the war and the coming
The
dark.
deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But know that the sun...
As you say.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you? You're welcome.
Very well. It is begun.
That's right. I forgot to go to the inn.
So many people died here. I can't bear to think about it.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you? Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested.
Okay, he doesn't have any. Wait, did I actually check Soldier's Peak for that?
nice to be in civilization. You can't buy all
You're
these
back.
silks
You need something?
Dwarven Crafts. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. Thank you and farewell.
It is begun. Very well. Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna stow some stuff so that I have space in my inventory.
What can I do for you, Warden?
You know what? I think I'm gonna go do the dragon first. Better armor.
I shall do so.
Gonna make sure I didn't miss anything in the village first.
spirit endures. Beloved Andraste, we consign these remains to the cleansing flames. Though the body perishes, the spirit endures. Beloved Andraste, accept the spirits of our brothers and sisters. Purify them in your fire and make them whole again. Lift them up to stand beside you in our Maker's halls. A moment
It's her,
of silence now
the one who defiled
for
the
our
temple.
lost fellows.
Murderer! May Andraste strike you down!
I've never come back here after before. It's interesting.
Leave me, stranger.
So there's still some left to tell the story. So why this doesn't come up really in Inquisition, I don't know. Because it should. Because, like, your home base is in Haven. Oh yeah, I wanted to kind of check inside here. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
It shall be done. I shall do it. shall be done.
Stop. Stop switching. No! Stop switching! If Wynn dies, we're toast. That's how this works. Hmm? Oh, it's the thing having trouble. No, I just... Okay. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go. I'm gonna come back on and stream a little bit later. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna verify that they're still awake. I'm gonna ask them if they're still up. I need to do a couple things anyway, and I don't want to have to, like, leave a massive chunk of time in the middle of my stream again. As I said, no one is used to me doing this on Sunday, and Sunday is usually my unwind and, evening, because, But, it hasn't been that way. Nothing has been as it usually is. So, recently, so. Yeah. And, of course, my depression takes a nosedive around my older boy's birthday, so. Anyway, I will be back. I'm gonna stream in like another 30 to like half an hour to an hour. So probably at about 1:40 my time. Yeah, that's AM. If I don't, I will do my damnedest to do it. I will find a way to make it up. That this stream was just a disaster. And hey, on the bright side, the next one will start with the dragon. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. I'll admit, it is massively discouraging that there's not really, anyone being shown my streams at all. In fact, if I search myself on Twitch, I have to, like, do the exact name. I don't even come up on searches. So, like, there is no incentive for anyone to find me here. So, yeah. And we're about to lose TikTok, so there goes my possibility of finding people that way. So, I don't know if this is possible, because a lot of people have been found because they started elsewhere and came to Twitch, so. Yeah. Anyway. If you see this later, have a great night, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is. And I'll be back in about another hour, or 30 minutes to an hour. Okay.